What up, what up? It's the Sports Mix. It's Big Kenny checking in. Checking in from the road, man. Don't forget, man, to like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit that subscribe button, man, in the corner. Talking about a little baseball today. Talking a little baseball, man. Baseball, especially in the black community, man, is kind of falling off, if you will, man. People, when we grew up in the 70s and 80s, man, baseball was big in the community, big in the neighborhoods, you know. In my neighborhood in particular, we played baseball all the time. Baseball was just a big thing, and I like to think, man, just growing up, man, we had the best of, grew up in the best time for baseball, man. During the 70s is when I really started watching it. Probably the mid to late 70s is when I really started to grasp and understand it. You know, baseball, man, this was, you know, you think about it, man, it was colorful. All the colorful uniforms, man, which was to a kid, you know what I mean, that was exciting to me. You know what I'm saying? First, that drew me in, like the uniforms. You know, you think about the Pittsburgh Pirates with all their different uniforms, the gold, the black, the pinstripes, the plain whites. You know what I'm saying? And they would mismatch, you know, gold pants with black shirt, or gold shirt with black pants, and just all the little combinations they would have, man. And the Orioles, my favorite team, with the orange jerseys. You know, it was always, you know, big for me to be able to see the Orioles in the orange jerseys. It seemed like you didn't see them a lot. Like, on times that I went to the games, you didn't see orange jerseys a lot, but, you know, when you did, it just was something different. It was a different feel to the game for me as a kid. You know, but it was the game, it was the colorful players, man, it was the characters, man, you know, just the time, man, growing up, you know, guys like Reggie Jackson, you know, big star in the 70s, you know, in Baltimore, we had Eddie Murray, we had Brooks Robinson at the end of his career, you know, we had Cal Ripken in the early 80s, you know, coming up. Earl Weaver was a character, you know, here in Baltimore. Just being able to watch, you know, watch these guys, man, just play this game that I love so much. You know, it was a point in time, you couldn't have told me that I wouldn't have been a Major League Baseball player. Of course, I wasn't good enough, you know, to get to that level, of course, and I stopped playing by the time I was 14, but I still love the game. I watch baseball, trying to really get reacquainted with like who the stars of the game are today. You see the new guys coming up, so you know, just following the game, man, and you know, finding that love, you know, and it's just like in the black community. I know baseball is just not a popular sport that way as it once was. And I don't know if it's something, you can't manufacture it, you can't make it up. You know, you're going to love it or you're not. You know what I'm saying? But so I know that baseball has some initiatives with the RBI program and things like that, where they're trying to pique the interest of the African Americans and you know, minorities in these communities. Sometimes it's about access. You know, sometimes when you live in a city, you know, you don't have that access to those parks where you can just go play baseball. You know what I'm saying? And you know, baseball can become expensive. You know, so I don't. You know, so sometimes there's some barriers that prevent people from playing. But it's, you know, baseball is a great game. You know, baseball is a great sport. You know, I love it, man. I'm gonna promote it as much as I can. You know, I like to see more young people play. See more people out there enjoying a good old game, it's more fun to play than it is to watch if you just learn it. You know what I'm saying? And then you gotta be willing to challenge yourself, because it's not easy to hit that ball. You know what I'm saying? Hitting a fastball is not easy. It's not one of the easier things to do. So, you know, I like to see more kids give it a try, and have more kids have access to it, and you know, just to take advantage of those opportunities, man. It's a beautiful game, you know, when it's played the right way, when you're able to go watch and enjoy it. You know, I love baseball, so you know, it's not easy to sell. It's not hard to sell me on, you know, watching games or just how great of a sport it is, man. I'm different that way. But you know, here at the Sports Mix, man, I like to see more of a focus of games like baseball and softball for the young ladies. I spent the last, you know, few summers following my daughter, and she plays softball, and you know, I enjoy it. I enjoy it. The game, the competition of it, the spirit of it. But I think more kids would enjoy it if they were exposed to it, if they had the opportunity to go play. You know what I'm saying? And I'd like to see more of that. You know, so I'm gonna spend some time during the summertime, man, you know, talking about baseball. You know, try to get out to a couple games myself, a couple Orioles games. Again, my daughter's a softball player. She plays, you know, travel ball. She just finished her high school season. So, you know, it's about just getting out there, man, and enjoying it. So I'm going to make an effort, concerted effort to do more of that this year. And definitely on the Sports Mix, we're going to be talking a lot of baseball, putting together a baseball round table. You know, man, we'll come together, we'll talk baseball, man, and have some fun with it. You know, talk about some history, talk about some of our favorite moments in the game. Talk about some, you know, the current season of the baseball, current baseball season going on with Major League Baseball. So, be a lot of that kind of stuff. You know, if y'all baseball fans, man, definitely tune in. Sports Mix, I'm trying to bring it to you. You know, don't forget, again, like, comment, share, subscribe, man. Hit that subscribe button in the corner. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. One love, y'all. It's the Sports Mix.